In the early morning, the Maasai village came alive under a sky painted with hues of orange and gold. Women and children gathered around Nayep, who meticulously arranged the vibrant beads on a woven mat. A gentle breeze drifted through, carrying the cheerful sounds of children's laughter from nearby. Nayep's hand moved delicately as she threaded beads, her face glowing with a gentle smile. The women watched attentively. The children sat close by, captivated.
Each bead we string has a voice, a memory. Together, they become the song of our people.
What does the red one mean, Nayep?
Red is the color of courage, young one. It is the blood of our ancestors, shed so that we may live freely and proudly.
Yes, it reminds us of the battles fought and the strengths needed to protect our land.
And this one, white, it is for peace and prosperity. It is the milk of our cattle, the gift of life that sustains us.
You have a way with beads, Nayep. It's like each color is a spirit when you speak of it.
Our beads hold the stories of our ancestors. To wear them is to carry their strength and wisdom.
Nayep, sometimes I feel weary. The droughts, the struggle, it becomes heavy on the heart.
We all carry burdens, but remember, like the beads, we are each part of a greater pattern. When joined together, we are strong and unbreakable. Black is the color of the rains that will come and nourish the earth, even if they delay. It reminds us to have faith in what we cannot yet see. Here, little one, wear this and remember, you hold the strength of the Maasai in your hand.
At the field in the outskirts of the Maasai village, the herders gathered, watching over their cattle. The sun cast a warm, late afternoon glow over the landscape. Laughter and conversation filled the air among the herders, their camaraderie evident as they discussed daily life.
Yes, a true gift to our village, so kind-hearted and grateful, with a voice that can calm even the wildest beasts.
And she cares for everyone as if they were her own family. Even the chicken flocked to her as if she were their mother.
She's everything people say, and yet there is something else, something beneath her kindness, something that others do not see. Maybe it was just a strange feeling. Maybe I was looking too deeply, or maybe I saw something that day by the river. But Oloibon, he won her heart that day. Some things are not meant to be questioned, perhaps.
At Oloibon's homestead, Oloibon sat, speaking warmly with Nayep, whose presence seemed to bring him peace. Gautier arrived, his expression serious but tinged with envy as he noticed the two together.
Oloibon.
Gautier, come join us.
Let me get some uji for you, Gautier.
Oloibon, our people are struggling. The drought is pressing harder each season. We travel further for pasture, and the animals, some do not even return home. We must find a lasting solution.
You are right, Gautier. It is not just our herds that suffer. Our people grow weary too. But what solution could bring us relief? Nayep, Wait. What will you do if you were to solve this? Gautier here has brought the concern of drought, and we were trying to find ways on how we should deal with it.
Perhaps we could graze areas closer to the village. If we manage our pastures and rotate grazing, the land may recover, providing closer sources of food for the herds even during the dry season.
That is a fine idea, Nayep. We should consider it.
A good idea. Yes, of course.
Nayep exited, leaving Gautier and Oloibon alone.
Perhaps some matters are best left to those who have led our people for generations.
At Gautier's home in the evening, the hut was dimly lit by the fire's glow, casting shadows on the walls. Gautier paced impatiently, glancing at the doorway each time he heard a sound outside.
Look, my husband. Nayep taught us so much today. She showed us how to weave beads like this. And oh, the women could not stop listening to her. She's such a blessing to our community. She has such a gift, my husband. So kind, so...
While other women are home cooking for their husbands, mine is out, talking endlessly about people who don't matter. Nayep this, Nayep that. I have had enough.
Without another word, he stormed out of the hut, leaving his wife in stunned silence. The night air was cool as Gautier walked with angry strides, venting his frustrations to himself.
Gautier,
You are out late.
They walked together in silence for a moment before Gautier, unable to hold back, began to rant.
Do you know what happened yesterday? I went to Oloibon's home, hoping we could discuss a real solution for the drought. And yet, when I was speaking, Nayep walked in, and suddenly, Oloibon, he asked for her opinion, as if my counsel meant nothing.
I too have wondered. There is something about Nayep that doesn't sit right. She is adored by everyone, but sometimes what lies beneath isn't what we see on the surface.
You see it too. Then, maybe I am not alone in thinking that there is more to her than meets the eye. Keep an eye on her. Watch what she does, how she speaks. Tell me if you find anything that feels out of place.
As you wish, Gautier.
Late that night, the focus herder stood outside his hut when he saw a shadowy figure slipping through the village under cover of darkness. Intrigued, he followed at a safe distance, weaving through the shadows until he caught a glimpse of Nayep's face. She was speaking in low whispers to someone hidden in bushes. Unable to make out the words, he pulled back, his heart racing with suspicion, feeling as if his worst fears have been realized.